Hello! This is our representation about South Sudan. Welcome. South Sudan places in the middle of Africa, next to four countries.
Here is a picture of South Sudan where it's placed.
South Sudan is in the tropical zone and that makes the climate very hot.
Here's a picture of the flag, and in South Sudan you mainly speak English and Arabic, but there are over 60 different languages spoken.
There is 12,600,000 people in South Sudan. The capital of South Sudan is Juba, and about 460,000 people of their total population lives in Juba.
Religion is Christianity, and about 60% of their 12.5 million population are Christians.
Only about 35 of 100 in South Sudan can read when they're over 15 years. 70% of the children there can go to school.
In South Sudan you often eat very small salads and dip and the sauce, but there's a lot of meat stews that are eaten with bread. In South Sudan there are a lot of elephants, giraffes and antelopes. In South Sudan football is the biggest sport, but there's also a lot of basketball, volleyball and wrestling.
South Sudan has a lot of tourist attractions, like the White Nile and other national parks, that has a lot of exotic animals that you can look at.
South Sudan is fully dependent on oils and assistance. One of the biggest organizations helping South Sudan is the Sudan Relief Fund.
South Sudan became an independent state on 9 July 2011 and it's Africa's youngest country. Time as a separate nation has been dominated by power struggles and civil wars. South Sudan lacks a permanent law book which increases crime in the country. A coalition government between the two sides of the war is trying to rule the country.
South Sudan's currency is called Sudanese pounds.